Look at BTC for the past 2 weeks now. We've been doing a lot of research on the price movement of BTC, and we want to go into futures for BTC. Shall BFS Hub. So we're looking at the structure on 4 hours, and shortly after that, we also look at it from. I will use a parallel line strategy. This is called parallel line strategy. So I want to share it on technical. We are to be stingy, we won't share it, but I believe it's going to help you in a very serious way. So we have to make sure that the floor touch the wick. This is the price action that set up the bearish trend. The trend line must be on the body of the candle, and our target trend creating the channel strategy must complete the wick. Otherwise, it will not gauge with the expecting market reaction. If you don't do that, it's not going to work. If you check, if we deviate from here and go to the body, you miss this price action. You won't have a trigger. So you have to come to the week and you see your price action triggered. So even no matter, and this must be at the body, not the week. And you see your price action clearly. So with this, even if you are looking to take this trade on a daily candle or on 4 hours, use a vertical line strategy. On a vertical line strategy, wherever it cuts across with the descending roof of the bearish channel is where your market reaction will happen at 102,708.58 is what I call sniper entry. That is way to determine your sniper entry. So you can set your sell order here and go home and do whatever you want to do. You will come back and see money in your account. So this we share all these things for free because we know the struggle people are going through in the hands of fake educators. Most of your educators are just influencers. They know nothing about this market. They don't know anything about it. They really don't know anything about it. I can tell you for free. Most of the people you look up to as mentor, you pay them thousands of dollars. They don't know anything about this market. The people that know anything about it do not need your money, and they will not talk to you. So I make a zone for this. So for BTC, I don't know when they are going to drop, but you are going to set alert. So you're going to set alert within this zone. So if price gets to 88K, you need to be informed. Set alert at 88K. So I'm adding 88K in my alert. The reason is because once it gets here, I want to be aware. So that the idea is to see that the next entry for buy will be on this floor. And we will also look at the the pattern of entry. How is price coming into this zone? Is it coming into this zone like somebody who is being chased? If it's being chased, if you stay here, it's going to break here and turn you to a seller instead of buying. So at this rate, we want to see if you have corresponding evidence. And one of the things I look out for price in this zone is to catch this weak rejection. This weak rejection is very important at 85K. I want to pick it. I have my reason. After this bullish push, price chose to reject at that level and continue upswing, where it created another channel. This is a bullish channel, and that bullish channel have sustained the buyers. And if you look at it, price has reacted to the roof, exactly where you want it. Sometimes what you are looking for up is downstairs. Many things that you're looking for up is downstairs. So our strategy every day keep improving. The idea is to have an easy way to approach the market. The market is well calibrated, and at the same time it's dynamic. And all those who are telling you you have a trading robot that will make you a millionaire, they are just scamming you. I have to talk about build. Those things never work. If I have the ability to design a build that will make millions of dollars, why should I sell it? Why do I want everybody to be rich? Why? Why do I want everybody to be rich? Rich people are very stingy. They don't share their money. They never even tell you the secret of their wealth. From those in Africa, they will tell you it's God. It's not God. They are doing something. They don't want to share it. So let's wait. Let's be patient and see if this guy plays into our net here. If he plays into our net here, that would be nice. But I think before he does that, there's a break of structure at this level where I believe that price need to tap into this level, retest it, or come back and test this roof again. If he tests that roof again, then I want to see it react. Let me see. Let's take this price action down and see if we can hold it responsible. Let's see if we can. Okay. There's a weak rejection here, which is also another breakout. Retest a breakout of that structure and a possible retest into that zone. And when price came back here, it retested that structure because we already have a rejection week at this level, November 11, 2024. So that price action could just be what market adopted for a while. Return here as a retest, return here as a retest before a break of structure, and play back as a supply route before breaking the structure to use it as a foundation for uptick, where price have moved to complete the descending bearish channel, and from there set up a bearish momentum. And this bearish leg, I believe this bearish leg is still very fresh. Look at the magnitude of that 4 hours candle drop. Such a heavy candle drop in 4 hours is a healthy candle indicating a more bearish days. And when you go back to see what price have done here, we have 1 2 strong bearish candle, 1 2 strong bearish candle, and the last one another bearish candle, the mother of all bearish candle. So what I see here is a setup. Price might go up, but the most important thing, we want it to play into this zone 85, 86K. It makes a decent sense to think of buying at that level. It makes a decent sense to think of buying at that level. And sometimes market is dynamic. I want to adopt this trend angle. So if price decides to break out from there, I will want to clone this structure to see that it still play into my net. So if that happens, I will want to wait for price at this level where we already have an established trend already. Market have already established a floor, established a roof, established a roof. You can see the market establishing a top layer supply roof at this level before a breakout of this roof, and market retested the roof, retested the roof again. So if price returns here, then I will be skeptical, and if it returns here, we look at the magnitude of return. If the magnitude of return is very heavy, it may be dangerous to be at this level. Then what that means, we will have to wait for price to see if it will continue to drop. If it continues to drop at 70 something K, it makes a decent sense to look for an entry opportunity or buy. So this is what we want to see. And we are analyzing it based on possible market sentiment. Remember, everything is under probability, and is subject to fail too, because we are trying our best to analyze the market sentiment using the emotion of buying and selling. Sometimes it can be wrong too. So this is what we see. So if that happens, and we see BTC falling down under bearish impulse, 69K, 70K won't be bad to wait for price. And let's look at other prevailing evidence that shows that price can actually fall to that length. We have here a structure. And if you see that structure and that break of structure, if we connect that break of structure with the current trend, it also tell you there's a possibility that price can continue to fall to respect this structure. This green descending trend line is an important price action, and I want you to know it's an important price action. The reason is because what? This is where market bought. The market will always buy where others are buying. The question is, what is the trend? What is the trend? Because it's dynamic, it keep changing face. It can change this, it can change face here, it can change face here, it can change face here. It will continue to change itself, change itself. It tells you the character of the people. What you see here is human character. Everything you see here is the character of human being. It is sentiment. All these things are sentiment. So the people who are doing this thing, I don't know where they come from, but we understand that they are very, very dynamic. Now look at what price has done at this level. We have price set up a resistance structure by hitting the roof of the ascending bullish channel. And market has played, came back and respected the structure as another supply roof, and we have a break of structure and a retest within the zone. And price came down a heavy bearish candle to respect that structure, a broken supply roof, now a demand floor. So on technical, I want to let you know that it's possible that market will come here and break out from here. Because when you look at this structure now, it's making shape now as a new chart pattern. If you look at it, let's change the roof to green so that it comes out clean as an area of possible price action. So if you look at the two structure now, you will see what happened. The price broke out from the structure, updated the roof, and updated one floor. So it makes sense. In fact, to complete the structure, it may mean that price might continue to fall, until, let's see, what I see is that if price comes to this level and fails to hold, or let us look at the first case scenario, is an uptrend where market will move and get resisted at this level, and then that draw everybody back. This is case one, because right now the big boys are taking their profits. They are taking their profits. Let us say price makes its way down here and gets respected. This is an area of value, and price pulls up. It's going to be rejected here because this is now, this level have created 91,778, have created a strong demand floor. So a break of this structure will ultimately continue to send a bearish impulse for Bitcoin. Now that will ultimately bring price back to complete this cycle. This is where you begin to have a potential opportunity, and you begin to see market upswing like it did here. So at this level, you begin to see a future upswing coming, just like we had and enjoyed in this area. So this is what you should expect. So we bring our strategy into Bitcoin. We have tested a lot of commodities, we have tested a lot of indices, and the strategy is the same. Now we are in any crypto and we've been analyzing them. And in the course of this, we want to analyze 20 digital, you know, assets. We look at 20 digital assets as a test run before we now um, do the normal thing. And so this is what we see for Bitcoin, and this applies to every other altcoin, whether layer one or layer two. So this is what we see technically. So watch out for the break of this structure. The break of this level will ultimately send a strong bearish signal to the community that the whales have assumed sell off. And if you are still in doubt, you see here is a resistance structure, and we have here another resistance structure, and we have here a break of structure and a retest, and subsequently price came retesting. So if you are wondering why Bitcoin bought at that level, it bought because it's a structural level. When price returns here on week, that week was also rejected as another buy floor, and the price returned here and bought again. This structure is weak. So if you continue to hide under the influence of this structure, I am sorry for you. And when price return here, it bought again, return here, it bought again, and return lastly and bought. So this becomes a psychological horizontal demand floor. So this you can call a bullish order block zone. But at the same time, I call it accumulation of wealth. So they are accumulating buy order on this ring with the sole aim to take all away. That is the idea. That's the brain behind what is going on. The brain behind this is to take it. So before they do that, they have to accumulate a buy order. And a lot of people have been entering buy order every time after this break of structure. A lot of people enter here buy. They go here, they chop it, they buy. They go here, they chop. They buy here, they chop. They buy here, they chop. They buy here, they chop. And some people are going long on this. Well, I have one word for you. You can continue to go long, but you have a chance of losing your money. And you have a probability also that the long here can hold. But the probability is slim because of what we call take profit by institutions. Institutions are taking profit. They are taking profit due to risk averse. They are trying to mitigate risk. If an institution enter BTC at 68K and BTC have made 100K, it makes a whole lot of sense to reduce and take their profit. If they don't and this thing slams, whoever that is managing that fund is going to lose his job. And I'm sorry for MicroStrategy because MicroStrategy have been accumulating, and I don't know the reason. Maybe they might be selling from the back. A lot of people will not know. But what I will tell you that institution want to bring this price down. That is what the structure is saying. And if you look, there is more of a heavy bearish candle than a bullish candle. So when you look at the market and you see majority of heavy bearish candle, at Martin bullish candle is an indication to tell you that the whales are more of a bearish in their sentiment. So what that means is that at the early slightest opportunity where there's break of structure, they will want to come in and sell more so that they can take their money and make profit. So if you have not taken your profit, if you are trading this pair, I have one word for you. Sorry. So that is all I will say. All I say here is that let us watch and see how price break 92.223 level into 91 level. A break of that level will ultimately introduce a new wave of sell. So if you look at that level, you should be sensible enough to know that it's becoming a trap. So this is the trap. This is like the intoxication. This is a buy intoxication floor. In trading, there are certain trends, there are certain buy sell level I call an intoxicating level. An intoxicating level is where you go, you get excited. Where you go, you get excited. Every time you come there, you get excited. And that is what we have here. After break of structure, you place a buy bet and it goes. You come back, you buy again, you go. You are very happy. You come in here, buy again, you go, you are happy. You come again, buy, you go, you are happy. You return, buy, you are happy. This is intoxicating. The happiness is becoming intoxicating. They will turn it to sadness. I am telling you, they will turn into sadness. How will they turn it to sadness? They have built up a lot of buy liquidity. Now they want to take it to sell because a lot of people will not want to go sell. So what they will do is they will break the structure, and when they break the structure, they will retest it and ultimately come here. In fact, in most times, the markets do the winner take all. The winner take all means they don't want you to go home with anything. They want to leave you empty. They want to leave you empty and dry. If they want to do that, they will drag everybody and come here. And I foresee it and I tell you, this is a break of structure. We have here a supply roof and we have here another test of supply roof. So our strategy is very orthodox, but the result is the same. We have here another supply roof, break of structure, price came here at retest. That forms a descending trend line, DTL. So you want to see price return here. Now this is your new buy angle. So you want to buy at where this one bought. When this one bought, look at what it creates, 102 after break of structure. So it becomes a psychological buy trend line. So wait for price to return here. If price return here, it may not be as bullish as this, but at least it can push you to come and retest this level, 85 level, if 85 level is broken. So to move BTC from 71 into 85 is a whole lot of money. It's unimaginable. So our strategy works very well for BTC, and I'm glad to see that BTC is well structured, well accurate. In fact, there is no manipulation in BTC as long as strategy is concerned. I will tell you, BTC is the most accurate market structure you will find is in BTC. You can argue it, but I will tell you, based on what I have seen, it is the best. It's the best.